when we saw Tamari Davis, who won the 100, withdraw, it means that the only person that could really challenge Abby Steiner in this race is not going to toe the line. So look, she hasn't run since last year's U.S. Nationals. This is a perfect setting to get a nice run, half lap around the track.
So Steiner gets the draw in lane 6. Usually one of the more preferred lanes for top 200-meter runners. They want to be closer to the outside. Why is that?
And she would have had lane choice. She just wants to be off of this turn as quickly as possible. These turns are a lot more gentle on the outside. So Steiner would be in 6, but I do not expect this to be close on her.
Yeah, she did what Noah Lyles was hoping to do at the Olympics. She doubled in the 4x1 and the 4x4 at the World Championships and won gold with Team USA. So she has that range. She's great at 100 meters, great at 400 meters, and this is definitely her sweet spot. With the injury behind her now, the surgery behind her now, I expect to see her back on top of her game, running close to that 21-second mark like she did in 2022.
The Puma women's 200 meters.
Wow, Steiner got out very well at the sound of the gun. She's already made up the stagger to her outside. So far, all Steiner.
Off the final turn, less than 100 meters to go. Steiner with that distinctive arm carry. It really works for her, and it works for her today as she will come away with the victory, wind aided at 3 meters per second, but removed from that last half-lap trip around Hayward Field and then the surgery that followed to get back in winning ways. Good way to start the season.
Yeah, that gotta feel good for her to get back on the track and to get back to what she loves to do. She looked comfortable. You know, of course it's gonna be a little bit, you know, she's gonna feel a little bit tight because it's her first competition. You're practicing, you're thinking about this over and over again, and finally you're here. So you see her kind of time a little bit towards the end of the race, but she was able to separate from this field and leave here with a win. So this bodes well for her confidence going into the Olympic trials.
Yeah, she looked great for the first 100. I thought, if anything, the rust showed up, as Sonia said, in the second half, and that's normal. She has not run in almost a year, and of course, having that surgery in the off-season. So Steiner is back, and back to her winning ways here in Bermuda.
Well, now that she's a full-time pro, unlike that collegiate season, you know, can pick and choose her events very carefully, and chose to come to Bermuda and enjoy the sights and the sounds that also led her to a victory here, and she's now with Lewis.
All right, well, at least the journey to the trials is underway for you, Abby. How did it feel to be back on the track and to come across there winning?
Yeah, it felt great. That was my first 200 since U.S. champs last year. So excited to get the first one under my belt.
What were you thinking about over the last 24 hours, you know, waiting for this moment to get back out here and show yourself again what you're supposed to be doing?
Yeah, just focusing on executing the parts of the race that me and my coach talked about. Yeah, just seeing where we're at.
And as you leave here, what will you be thinking about to now build off of this for the next race and then one by one on your way to the Olympic trials in Eugene?
Yeah, I think just taking it one at a time, looking back on this, seeing what we need to change, what we need to execute better, and then doing it in the next one.
And with the disappointment you're trying to erase from last year, the surgery that was successful, obviously, back on the road, you find some time to have a little bit of fun, to sort of relax and not put too much pressure on yourself. Can you do that?
This is fun.
Okay.
I'm having a good time. I'm happy to be back out here.
All right. We'll have some fun tonight here on the island. It's a beautiful place to be, right?
It is.
Abby, congrats. It's good to see you back.
Thank you.